LeBron James, a player who redefined basketball. But how good was he really in his prime? Could we be looking at the best player the NBA has ever seen? From his sheer physical dominance to his unmatched basketball IQ, LeBron's prime is not just a period of success, it's a testament to his status as one of the greatest athletes in the history of sports. Let's break down what made LeBron James truly special during his prime years. LeBron's rise to NBA stardom was not a gradual process, it was immediate. Drafted first overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003, LeBron entered the league with more hype than any player before him. The question wasn't whether LeBron was good enough for the NBA, it was whether the NBA was ready for LeBron. At just 18 years old, he was being compared to legends like Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. From his very first game, the world saw that LeBron James was different. Standing 6'9" and weighing 250 pounds, he had the physique of a power forward, but the skills of a point guard. LeBron could bulldoze his way to the basket with his strength, glide past defenders with his agility, and distribute the ball like the best floor generals. He was a one-man fast break, and opposing defenses simply had no answers for him. By 2007, just 4 years into his career, LeBron had already carried the Cavaliers to the NBA Finals. His defining moment came in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Detroit Pistons, where he scored 29 of Cleveland's final 30 points in Game 5 to single-handedly will his team to victory. At 22 years old, LeBron wasn't just showing flashes of greatness, he was announcing his arrival as one of the best players in the world. Though Cleveland was swept by the San Antonio Spurs in the finals, it was clear that LeBron's dominance was only just beginning. LeBron's prime reached a new level when he joined the Miami Heat in 2010. Teaming up with Dwyane Wade and Bosh, LeBron entered what many consider the most productive and dominant stretch of his career. His game was no longer just about raw athleticism. He had refined his skills to the point where he was nearly unstoppable. In Miami, LeBron's game evolved in two key areas: efficiency and defense. Under the guidance of head coach Erik Spoelstra, LeBron became a more selective and devastating scorer. His 2012-2013 season is widely regarded as one of the greatest individual seasons in NBA history. He averaged 26.8 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists, while shooting an astounding 56.5% from the field and 40.6% from three-point range. His combination of size, speed, and skill made him unguardable. What made this era so special for LeBron was his ability to impact every facet of the game. He could guard every position, from point guards to centers, and was a nightmare for opposing offenses. LeBron was often tasked with shutting down the best player on the opposing team, using his strength, quickness, and basketball IQ to make life miserable for even the league's top scorers. Remember LeBron's defensive brilliance in the 2013 NBA Finals? His chase-down blocks, smothering perimeter defense, and ability to guard multiple positions were all on display. LeBron was the anchor of Miami's defense, making game-changing plays on both ends of the floor. His 2013 NBA Finals performance was iconic. After facing elimination in Game 6 against the San Antonio Spurs, LeBron carried his team with clutch plays down the stretch, including a key three-pointer in the final minutes. That game also set up Ray Allen's legendary shot that sent the game into overtime. In Game 7, LeBron delivered one of the greatest finals performances ever, scoring 37 points and grabbing 12 rebounds, while hitting key three-pointers to secure the Heat's second consecutive title. He was named Finals MVP, solidifying his legacy as a player who could dominate on the sport's biggest stage. LeBron's dominance during his Miami years wasn't just about stats, it was about how he controlled the game. His basketball IQ was unparalleled. LeBron could read defenses like a chess grandmaster and anticipate plays before they even happened. He was a point forward who could facilitate the offense with his elite passing while also scoring at will. His court vision was unmatched, and his ability to make precise passes through tight windows separated him from other superstars. Think of LeBron orchestrating the Heat offense, driving down the lane and dishing out a no-look pass to a cutting Dwyane Wade for an easy dunk. His ability to create for others while being a lethal scorer himself made him virtually unguardable. On defense, LeBron was a Swiss Army knife. He could guard every position, using his combination of strength, speed, and basketball instincts to disrupt even the best players. Whether it was guarding Tony Parker on the perimeter or battling with Tim Duncan in the post, LeBron could shut down anyone. His athleticism allowed him to make spectacular plays, but it was his IQ that made him truly special. In 2014, LeBron returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers to finish what he had started, winning a championship for his home state of Ohio. His return coincided with a new challenge, the rise of the Golden State Warriors, a team that would go on to become one of the most dominant dynasties in NBA history. The highlight of this era, of course, was the 2016 NBA Finals, where the Cavaliers pulled off the greatest comeback in finals history. Facing 3-1 deficit against the 73-win Warriors, LeBron led the Cavaliers to 3 straight victories, capped off by an unforgettable Game 7. His chase-down block on Andre Iguodala in the closing minutes of the game is one of the most iconic moments in basketball history. That block didn't just prevent a critical basket, it shifted the momentum in Cleveland's favor and helped seal the victory. LeBron finished Game 7 with a triple-double, 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists, and secured his 3rd NBA Finals MVP. The Cavaliers' championship run was not just a triumph for Cleveland, but also a defining moment for LeBron's legacy. He had delivered on his promise to bring a title to his hometown, ending Cleveland's 52-year championship drought. As LeBron entered his mid-30s, many questioned whether he could maintain his prime-level performance. Yet, LeBron continues to defy Father Time. After joining the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018, LeBron added yet another chapter to his storied career. His ability to adapt and evolve is perhaps the most impressive part of his longevity. In 2020, LeBron led the Lakers to their 17th NBA championship, securing his 4th Finals MVP in the process. In a league where players typically begin to decline after their early 30s, LeBron was still performing at an elite level. During the 2019-2020 season, he led the league in assists, averaging 10.2 assists per game, a testament to his versatility and playmaking ability. Imagine LeBron at 35 years old, leading fast breaks, making pinpoint passes to Anthony Davis, and still taking over games offensively when needed. His leadership and IQ are as sharp as ever, guiding the Lakers to the championship in the NBA bubble. LeBron's late prime has been defined by his ability to adapt his game. No longer relying solely on athleticism, he's become more of a facilitator, using his experience to dictate the pace of the game. He continues to prove that even as his athleticism fades slightly, his basketball IQ and skill set keep him at the top of the game. LeBron's basketball intelligence is arguably his greatest asset. While his physical gifts were undeniable, it was his ability to outthink opponents and control the pace of the game that truly set him apart. LeBron's understanding of angles, timing, and spacing allowed him to see plays develop before anyone else on the floor. This was particularly evident in his passing ability. LeBron's court vision is often compared to that of all-time great point guards, but his ability to deliver pinpoint passes from anywhere on the court made him a true offensive conductor. Whether it was a full-court outlet pass or a no-look dime to a cutting teammate, LeBron's court vision is often compared to that of all-time great point guards, but his ability to deliver pinpoint passes from anywhere on the court made him a true offensive conductor. Whether it was a full-court outlet pass or a no-look dime to a cutting teammate, LeBron could make plays that very few players in NBA history were capable of. As a leader, LeBron's ability to elevate those around him is unmatched. He has taken teams with lesser talent to deep playoff runs, and his presence alone makes any team a championship contender. Players like Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, and Bosh all thrived playing alongside LeBron, benefiting from his leadership and ability to draw defensive attention. LeBron's prime wasn't just about putting up individual numbers, it was about making his team better in every possible way. LeBron James's prime years spanned an unprecedented length of time in NBA history. His ability to dominate for nearly 2 decades, evolve his game, and adapt to different eras of basketball makes him one of the greatest players to ever grace the sport. From his early days in Cleveland, where he showcased his raw athleticism and potential, to his physical and mental peak in Miami, and finally to his leadership-driven success in his second stint with Cleveland and his sustained excellence with the Lakers, LeBron's prime is defined by versatility, adaptability, and clutch performances. What makes LeBron truly special is that his prime wasn't just about individual achievements. He made every team he played for better, leading them to championship contentions year after year. His game wasn't one-dimensional. He could score, pass, rebound, and defend at an elite level, often in the same game. LeBron James in his prime wasn't just good, he was transcendent. He combined physical dominance, basketball IQ, and leadership in ways that no player had done before. He played the game with an intensity and intelligence that few could match, leaving an indelible mark on the NBA and cementing his place as one of the greatest players in the history of basketball. LeBron's legacy as a once-in-a-generation player is set, but his influence on the game of basketball will be felt for generations to come.